Hello, aka GK Freyland. Call me Glenda, please. How is everybody doing? My husband's making fun of me. I just woke up from a nap, okay? But anyway, I have not done this yet, and I should, and I'm going to. We had some travel stories a while back, had some great replies, and so I'm going to read them right now. They're like these really weird, fun memories. And I had a couple of replies, and I never did get them read, and I want to do it now. So, okay. Okay, the first story was from Robin Russell. And she said, back when I was a kid, we never had room in a car for everyone, having 6 kids and 2 adults and sometimes friends. This story isn't about a trip, but your story about the Prius made me think about this. The Prius story she's talking about is one I mentioned watching Live PD, and they had stopped a Prius with 7 people in it because it was overloaded. Okay, back to this. My dad had just bought a VW Beetle for a work car. This was in 1978 on my graduation from the 8th grade, and we were going to Pizza Hut for my party, and our van wouldn't start. So we all piled into the Beetle. All 8 of my family and my mom's friend and her kids. So in this little Beetle, we had 3 adults and 8 kids, aging from 14 to 1. When we got to the Pizza Hut and was getting out of the car, older lady was staring and said to her friend, laughing, "Did you see those children?" One of my younger brothers, who was about 10, turned around and told her, "If you think this is a lot, lady, we left 5 more at home." We always had a lot of people staring at us, but now I catch myself doing the same thing and counting kids if there is a whole string of them. That is a sweet story. And it's something that just boggles my imagination. From what I understand, there might just be enough if you stacked them right, enough room. I mean, I believe the story in a VW because they're pretty much the outer shell, and then I don't know. Not a lot of stuff inside taking up comfort room, it's from what I understand, back then especially. Okay, from Carla Sherman. This is for her reply to Robin Russell. And her first part of reply is letters that indicate that she's rolling on the floor laughing. Okay. We did our camping vacations with 3 kids. 1 large golden shepherd and 5-person tent with a ridgepole and uprights cut and connectors added by Dad so they fit in the trunk. And a cook stove, utensils, sleeping bags, an air mattress, snacks, clothes, blankets, and etc. Car had no AC, so when Dad got home Friday night, we packed the car and drove through the cooler night until we got to somewhere in Wyoming, South Dakota, or maybe Colorado, Loved those trips. Best family times ever. And then Carla goes on to tell another story that is in reply to the request for stories. Funny vacation results. I was really little and staying with my grandparents when Mom went back to K-State for her master's. Mom and great aunts and my great grandmother took me to Estes Park in Colorado. At the time, I was very primitive. It was very primitive and beautiful beyond words. I'm thinking she's talking about Estes Park. I lost my place. Okay. I still have a small chipmunk toy Grandma Wheat got me. The funny part came on the way home. Backstory, I had very curly hair, and my grandma, Pansy, would wash it in rainwater. Mom and my aunts had been using regular tap water on this trip. They realized that it was taking the curl out of my hair. So here were 4 adults panicked over what Grandma was going to say when she saw my hair. Actually, she just shook her head, hugged me bunches, and proceeded to undo the damage with rainwater. Problem solved. This story always makes me smile when I think of Mom, great Grandma Wheat, and my great aunts getting flustered over something so silly. Shows we've all done it sometimes. Moral of the story, don't sweat the small stuff either. Good for Grandma. Don't sweat the small stuff either. Oh, don't sweat the small stuff. Either God or Grandma will fix it. Okay, it took me a while to spit that out, but it's there. Those are cute. I wonder if that's why my curls that I had when I was about 2 went away. I grew up on a farm with hard water. Rainwater keeps kids' curls. Never knew that one. Okay. Yep, it's doing it again. The temperatures have dropped. That's Nebraska. What is Nebraska? I probably won't be out here long because the humidity doesn't allow it. But I'm on my enclosed front porch and the windows are still on. That's our sidewalk. Isn't that interesting? There's my bird bath. Yeah, and our new car. A new to us car. That bird bath Joe got me for, I'm trying to remember, one of our Deal's birthday or anniversary or something. Mother's Day, I don't know. But I don't know if I told you the story about the basement falling in on our north end. Those stones around the bird bath, that's part of what fell in. We lost most of a wall, and I had them save some, and they put some around the. It's not raining right now, but I'm just running out of breath. They put some around the, or Joe did, around the bottom of the mailbox as well. We don't, our front yard, we'll see these trees, and they line the entire street. And but our concern is this one and the ones across the street. They shade us so much. We can't grow any grass in certain places. Places. Anyway, so I'm doing a rock garden thing there, or I'm looking at it and telling them to put it there. Real nice of me, huh? Anyway, that's been there a couple of years or so. Anyway, stuff like that is what we do. There's some grass over on this end. It's just, but I need something to put up against the house here. I don't know, maybe some gravel or something. Mulch. Well, it depends on the kind of mulch you use. But some of that mulch, I'm a little afraid it might invite termites. It might not, but it might. So, this is me, all decked out for being on my front porch. Oh my goodness gracious. And it still looks like it's recording, so. I don't usually come out on a drizzly, dreary day. Good. I figured if I stayed in on the porch and bundled up, only problem is I don't have anything across here to protect from the humidity. But I'm not doing too bad, really. Everything is glassed off pretty much. So, I mean, it's an old house. It's leaking through, but here and there, yeah. It's an old porch. We do what we can with what we have. And it's not bad. Because I might not have this porch, and I do have this porch. So I'm using it. Okay, catch you later. Well, it's been a day, and I've got to upload this yet. So, I care. I love you. Have a good evening. Hasta mañana.